All right, so here today we got something pretty cool. Now, I don't want to guarantee you this, so just don't take this as fact, but take this as an 80%, 80, 99, 98, we'll do 98, 98% chance of this being correct. I told you that the way that they were teasing everything, that it makes sense this is our next character, and probably this is our next character. So just take that with a grain of salt, though. It could be wrong, but from the way that from the way that everything is portrayed, it makes the most sense. So let's go with it logically, right? Like and subscribe, helps out a ton. Let's jump into this. So if you go over here to the event story, correct? They kicked off this entire event story. By the way, play it. This story is actually very good. I'm intrigued. I'm currently having a blast on this one. So just know that. But if we go over here to the free tab, go over here to. I already am on the free tab, I'm stupid. But the story is great. Read the story, actually, very good. But here on this normal stage 6, so when you get to the stage, you can finally see this for yourself and you can go through it, read it through. But if you were to prepare for battle, guess what? We have a new character here. This is a character currently not in game. I read through his kit. He's a pretty good character, so we'll see how he releases. This might be a very, very good contender for the blue category. But yeah, new to the channel, like and subscribe, helps out a ton. Appreciate the support massively recently. It's been crazy. But we'll go through everything and then just read through this. We don't have a look at his kit there, but for a character, again, I think, is he our first blue character? Correct, he is. So for our first blue character, he is going to be again, very strong contender. So let's go through his passive first. Lightning Pill. His name is Ron. I think Ron. Bro, they said his name 30 times in the event. I forgot it. But Ron. Ron. Let's do it. Ron deals 1.1 times damage to barriers with basic attacks. When his HP drops to 40% or below, he removes status effects from himself and swallows a lightning pill. Limit once. He enters the lightning pill state for 15 seconds, decreasing his damage taken by 70% and increasing his swiftness by 60. In addition, while lightning pill is active, the skills will always be critical hits. When the lightning pill state ends, he becomes exhausted, and his attack is reduced by 10 for 10 seconds. So the lightning pill state lasts for 15 seconds. Damage taken decreases by 70%, increasing swiftness by 60. In addition, his attacks will always be critical hits. That's actually pretty good. Just once this kicks off, like the 10% attack like reduction, it's gonna suck, but you're getting enough stats to like make up for it in a way. We have Thunderstorm inactive. The character summons a thunderstorm that lasts for 8 seconds. If this character is inside the thunderstorm, he conceals himself. Ooh. Wow, okay. His critical rate and critical damage increase by 40%. 40% when attacking enemies inside the thunderstorm. So crit rate and critical damage increase. Then over here, his crit his crit rate, right? Is critical hits. It's always a critical hit. Wow. So he is like a pretty beefcake damage dealer. Right? You could also say tanky. Like, what is it? 70-60% damage reduction. It's pretty good, man. Damage taken decreases is pretty good. Dashes, so the character dashes at the enemy with the highest attack and instantly destroys their barrier. So again, 2 characters that can instantly destroy barriers. We just got in this one update. Think about that now. Realize that in a lot of story content that could really help you. Like, a lot of the characters may just keep a barrier, and some characters just can't break that barrier fast enough, and he can instantly break the barrier. So that's already pretty good. Dealing 3% of his attack as damage and knocking them back. Okay, he then jumps towards the same target again. So first 300% jumps back to them for another 300% of his attack as additional damage. Then the character becomes immune to status effects when using the skill. So pretty basic skill here. Again, it is a barrier destroyer. So in a lot of content, that can actually be pretty helpful. Just know that is pretty helpful usually. So another pretty good attack there. We have his ult. Let's see this. Throws Espada at the enemy, instantly destroying barriers and dealing 600% of his attack as damage, shocking them for 4 seconds. Shocked enemies receive 200% of his attack as damage every second. Again, we have this damage over time thing. Like, I don't know. It's just a constant thing we keep saying. So, shocking them for 4 seconds. So, for 4 seconds, shocked enemies will be receiving 200% per second. So, you're getting basically an 800% kick up from this ultimate, right? Which is in comparison to the new SSR Plus. The new SSR Plus is like, how much is it? 1200. And this character here, no, where is she? over here. What is hers over time? If I can open it, there we go. Hers is 280% of her attack for 7 seconds. So that actually, for what it is this character being a level 1, right? It's a level 1 skill that we're reading currently. Yeah, level 1. That's not bad. 4 seconds, it's 800% flat out, just like that. Again, at level 1. Like if we were to up that, because it's an SSR character, not an SSR plus, you could definitely up that. It's gonna be much better. So that's there. For every second against, for 4 seconds, keep that in mind. The character becomes immune to status effects while using the skill. So 600 up front, and then 200%. And what was she again? She deals 280 for 7 seconds. She becomes immune, and that decreases. So it's a pretty strong attack for the blue category. What blue characters do we have in the game right now? It is a pretty good skill kit. Reading it on paper again is a pretty good skill kit. Like we read Kissia's skill kit, and we know she's a pretty good character. She launched the game, but she still is a pretty good character. Just, you know, people are definitely, I don't know if they're overhyping her, but she is squishy. Sometimes she does either like miss the attacks constantly, or she just either lands and then just dies automatically. So she's a good character. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, definitely if you get higher in stages, you're gonna deal with some issues there. Wait, what am I looking for? I'm trying to do. I'm trying to see like the. I can just do that over here. I can literally just check over here. Screw this. I was going this way to check, but I can just check over here. It's easier. I know that I can check it over here. So we go to settings. We're going to go to just blue. We can just check in this menu. So we have data mass. There's no character that currently requires a blue team. So this character is universal, right? Kissia requires a purple team. Like part of her kit is literally designed for purple team. On thing without it, is she better than Endorsi? I don't know, right? I don't think she's better than Endorsi. Without her purple skill kit being buffed, correct? So if you're on a purple team, being like Karak as your defense, or whatever, like you're running the other character, Agero, as your buff for the character, then she does very good, correct? So this character is not at all restricted to blue team. So you clearly just saw blue team isn't too stacked, but you know, in comparison, the character is not a restricted character. Okay, when you have a restricted character, for example, Vespa's a restricted character. Really, it is not smart to use Vespa outside of anything that is yellow team. So if it's not yellow team, Vespa is useless, correct? That's the entire case, because that defense is like the main part of the kit you're looking forward to, right? So just know that, right? But for this character, no restrictions, correct? Raw damage is what we're currently seeing on every piece of the character's kit, and the multipliers are pretty good, and that's again being at a base 1. So yes, the character's always going to need dupes, that's still true, but for what it is at base 1 dupe, it's not bad. That is pretty strong kind of damage there. Then over here, being able to break a barrier, that's also pretty good. Then over here, the Thunderstorm. It's another thing that's like they're doing with damage over time. On top of that, they're also doing this thing of concealing themselves, which is something Kissia has done because, again, Assassin. So that's also there. But the range of the Thunderstorm, we also have to find out how much that is. Like, I can go against the character right now, can't I? So we can kind of see some of these in I'm going to kill them right away, aren't I? Maybe I should have not done that. It's going to absolutely kill them right away because they're such low levels. So I have to like throw on some garbage character, like one character, and let them see what they can do. But yeah, let's see. I think it's going to kill him right away. Yeah, we're not going to get to see much of a preview here. I can lower it and then do it that way, but we're not going to see much of a preview. Regardless of that. If I exit, I don't lose my stamina, right? I have no idea, actually. Maybe I do. Maybe I just wasted stamina, bro. No, I did waste stamina. I didn't. I'm good. So let's do it this way. Prepare for battle. They're all level 149. Should I dumb down a bit? I'll remove Data Zahard. Put on Wang, and I'll remove her. And I'll just put on Hats. So we'll be a little bit more tanky, just to survive a little bit longer, right? But I want to see if I can activate any of the skills and see what they look like. But again, for on paper, reading what it is, looks pretty good. We should wait till the trailer comes out also to see more. And then again, always when the character releases the test. Like for example, Edon looks really good in the trailers and all of that stuff on paper too. But he's a bit of a more squishier character, right? So he kind of is really dupe reliant in some capacities. But again, he is powerful, right? But you know, testing in game always is the best. Like we saw this character, we're like, oh, she's good, and she's in game broken, right? So you can kind of see that there. But yeah, it's gonna be hard to get any sort of gameplay here to see. But the characters are there, kept dying. But we can see, did the character put up any damage? Let's find that out. Did the character put up any damage against us? Again, we are tanky as hell, so Know that, but there we go. We're still missing against who? Oh, she was tanking. Data Max, come on now. All right, let's see. Battle stats. How did he do? 65. I mean, he was going against Vespa, so we can't really say much there. But for the most part, we can test him out, see how the character actually does on release. But for now, on paper, I don't know. I think he's pretty good actually. So, and again, our first blue character. So people have been waiting for blue characters, right? Our first blue character. We literally had red into yellow into whatever. So you finally have a blue character. So not bad. Let me know what you think, and I'll catch you in the next one. Have fun, stay safe, peace, and enjoy.